Hello, hello everyone. If you're watching, I just want you to confirm if you can hear me. Well, I'm really excited for today's live, not only because this is my first live, but I have someone very special as guest today, and I'm really looking forward to see what they have to share with us. So, hey, Shauna. Shauna, you'll be the next guest. So just share your schedule. Whenever you're available, I would definitely love to have you as the next guest. So we'll start in 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for more people to join us. And if you are here watching live, just type hashtag live so that more people can see this. It's interesting. I think on Facebook there is a bit of delay. So uh, something new that I'm learning to do. So, hi, my name is Adeem, and I'm a website strategy consultant. Well, this is a new series that I've started for bringing communities together. I basically work with business coaches, but the idea is to bring other small businesses together and how we can collectively form a community where we are not only solving each other's problems, helping them reach their goals, but even helping each other in business. So the idea is that I'll be inviting, hopefully every Tuesday, one guest who is someone an expert in their field, but they have something that they can offer to coaches that they can utilize, and it will help them reach their goals. So the guest today is someone very special, a very good friend who really believes in the key to business success is not forgetting your customers and also not letting them forget you. I'll not take more time. I'll just add them in this stream. Melinda, I am just going to add you. I think now,
There I am.
hopefully, everyone can see Melinda. Hey, Melinda, thank you
Hey,
so much
Adil,
for
how are
joining.
you? Oh, thank you for
I'm
inviting me and for being the first guest. So we're learning how to do this together, which is very cool.
Yeah, and thank you so much
Happy to
for
be
being
here.
very patient with me too.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. So you know the format. I'll just start. There are just three basic questions. So first is I would like you to share something about you and what you do, and we'll go from there.
Sure. I'm happy to do so. So by trade, I am an insurance broker. I've been an insurance broker for many, many, many years. Um, and there's so many people who do what I do. So I was looking for a way to appreciate the people who refer business to me and the people who allow me to work with them. Um, and I found Send Out Cards, which is a company that specializes in building relationships through appreciation and celebration. And like you said, it's a tool that you can use to help remember your clients and the people who bring you business, and make sure that they don't forget you, because that's an important thing. Somebody could meet me and not need insurance, for 2 years, 3 years. And when they do, they're never going to remember me unless I find a way to stay on their radar. So send out cards is a way to do that, to help really anyone build a business through relationships, through building that relationship, through appreciation, through celebration, strengthen those bonds to create, kind of plant the seeds and create that relationship that's not going to go away. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it's very powerful too. I mean, I recently met a mutual friend, and she told me the story about how you impacted them, and the core element was you sending them that card, which they were not expecting.
Right,
So I think this
right.
sure is very powerful. And this leads me to my next question, which how do you think coaches can benefit from the service that you are part of?
Well, what Send Out Cards does is it allows you to create an actual greeting card that goes in the mail. You can see this, right? This is actually my favorite card that somebody sent to me. It goes in the
Wow.
mail in an envelope, address stamped for you. You can do it from your phone, from your computer. So this was sent to me in coaching. Often there's an accountability factor, right, with
Yeah.
coaches and their clients. So this is my accountability partner, and we coach each other. But she sent me this card, and I actually have it up in my bedroom. I don't know if you could see that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so how can a coach use this? I pulled out a bunch of sample cards that I have here. First of all, like in any business, you want to say thank you, right? You want to say thank you to people who refer. So if I find someone that needs your services, I refer them to you. You want to thank me for that, and vice versa. Um, it was nice to meet you. So you meet with someone, you uh, propose your program that you have to help them, and then you follow up with a card to say, it was great spending time with you. And you're not selling, you're just really appreciating that they took time to meet with you, and you want to say thank you for that. Now you have a coaching client, and I've gotten these cards from people to say, let's motivate, I want to motivate you. So you want to give them points, give them tips, give them reminders, right? Uh, this is what we talked about. Remember to do this and to do that, and push out the negative thoughts, whatever you may be coaching them for. Um,
Yeah.
and then what about celebrating their victories, right? So pardon the picture, but someone sent this one to me. Oh, snap, you did it,
Wow.
right? So I love getting cards as much as I love to send them. And this was, I actually signed up to do 4, um, I'm going to call them races, but you could do anything you want. It was 4, like the virtual Boston Marathon, the New York Marathon. There were 2 others. And, I paid to enter each one, and you could do whatever you want. You set your own goal and you completed it. I've never done anything like that before. So someone sent this to me to celebrate the fact that I accomplished the goals that I set. I'll never get rid of this, ever. Not that it's the best picture of me, but
Exactly. Yeah.
okay, it celebrated my victory. And what about, we stumble, right? So sometimes we don't accomplish what we set out to. So a card to say, it's okay. What'd you learn from that? Or you learned this, and let's move on and let's take it to the next step. So many things that a coach can do, to keep that. And who does that, right? Who does that? So we all network, we meet people, we're introduced to people. There's all different kinds of coaches, just like there's all different kinds of insurance brokers. So what makes you as a web developer stand apart from others? You have a very specific program that you offer, but
Yeah.
they want to connect with you. They want to know that you care, right?
Yeah. And
So
especially I
they're
love that I love that accountability part, because accountability is the major part of what I offer. And I've never thought about that. And now I see a huge potential of how I can utilize these cards and actually use them in a way that will, I mean, actually will is going to motivate my client, and I think this is something that they will even look up to receiving too. So I think this is great, and something that I always talk about, that businesses need to be human to human, and they need to have those kind of human experiences. It's not just about money or just about selling things only. It's about building
right.
relationships. So this is the reason why I wanted to start with this too, because it's I think the perfect time for that too. And also I think a lot of coaches can really stand out if they use this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the nice thing
And
too is when you send something like that. So this one that I showed you before that says motivate. In the beginning of 2020, someone that I know asked for what my word was. What's your word for 2020? So I said, my word's motivate. So she sent that to me
wow.
on the card and she wrote, a message inside the card. This is your word.
Hmm.
So I'm wishing, this
Wow.
for you for 2020. Again, a card that I will never throw out. It's always going to be here. It's
Yeah.
good. Well, maybe until 2021 when I pick my new word, right? But these are all huge tools that you can use
Amazing.
in a coaching business.
Yeah.
And then the best part is someone comes to visit me and they see this card or they see the Motivate card and they're
Mm.
like, oh my God, that's so cool. Who sent that to you? And then you turn it around and on the back of the card is all your contact information. So they're going to be like, who is that person? And you explain, this is my coach. They're helping me with weight loss. They're helping me with
Wow.
my business plan or whatever. And they're going to be like, I never heard of a coach doing that. So because you're not throwing this out, because you have a picture or something that means something to you, it's going
Yeah.
to be there for other people to see as well. And who has a coach
Yeah,
that
and
does that
it's
kind of
it's
thing?
something that has a high recall value, and it sticks, because I mean I've worked in training and consulting firms, and it's like we used to every year when the year is ending and new year is about to come, we used to do giveaways. So we used to prepare mugs, we used to prepare diaries, but often these are the things that are not very easy to maintain. But with card, it's just like they need to put that on their board near their desk or something, and it stays there, and it doesn't take a lot of space too. One quick question, Melinda.
Sure.
Is it something that is specific for people in United States, or I mean, it's like I'm living in Pakistan, so can I send this to my client in Pakistan, or let's say in United States, or where? I mean, any other part of the world?
You can send a card anywhere in the world. Anywhere in
Okay.
the world. There is a card on its way to you. It will get to you eventually. But I've sent cards and gifts to Pakistan, India, um, all over the world. They can go anywhere, anywhere where there's mail delivery. A card can go. And
And it's
because you're
both ways.
doing
I
it,
mean, you don't have to be in United States to send these. You
no,
can be anywhere in the world and you can send these.
anywhere.
Even I can
Hmm.
send these.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
And it's
So
very
so that
simple.
takes
It's
me
an
to
easy system to use. It's something that I can very easily on a Zoom walk someone through to show them, the capabilities of the system. And like I said, you also
Mhm.
can do it from an app on your phone. I prefer the computer, but
Mhm.
if I'm on the run and I leave somewhere and I want to, before I leave the driveway, I want to send a card, I could pull my phone out and send a card. So it's done. It's all done.
Yeah. That's great. I think, I mean, for those who are watching and if they are interested, they can definitely reach out to Melinda. I'll share her. I mean, it's on Facebook, so I mean, you can easily connect with her, and I'll share the link too. So, Melinda, last question, an important one. Do you have any treat for us? I mean, especially the coaches.
I always have treats. One of the very cool things about send out cards is that I have the ability, and actually anyone that that becomes a customer has the ability to share a link so that someone who has never sent a card can send a free card. So it's on my dime. There's a link that you
Wow.
will share, or anyone can message me, we'll put in the comments, to send their first card for free. Once you send that card, a box pops up. It's a very cool box. It says, "Congratulations, you've made the world a better place." And on the bottom of that box is a link that you can then share with someone else so they can send a free card.
Okay, so let me just get the link and I'll share it over here as well. And is it like, I mean, once they've sent, what's the next process? What is it like when they have to send again? Do they have to sign up for it, or
Yeah, they
is
can,
there
when you
any
go
cost?
in, there's a free account, and that's just like when you shop online anywhere, right? So if you
Okay.
shop, in any store online, Amazon or whatever, it stores your information, and it's only going to charge you when you check out. So once you hit submit, when you finish your card, it will charge your credit card. That free plan is, to me, a no-brainer. Anybody could have that. And it's there when and if you ever want to use it. And then there are 3 other plan options that are like a monthly subscriptions, and I'm happy to give information to anyone on that. But the other very cool thing about send out cards is that you're only locked into a plan for 30 days. So if you
Okay.
decide you want to go to the top level plan because you want to send a ton of cards, and then you do that for 2 months, before your next billing
Yeah,
cycle, you can drop down to the free plan or one of the lower plans. So you're not contracted in for a year or anything like that, and you can go up and
that's
down.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so it's
very
like
cool.
there
And
are
they,
certain occasions or seasons when you have to send more cards, or
right,
probably I think I can I mean not I mean we are focusing on coaching, but I think it's not just that. It's like you're having a wedding in the family or something like that, and you have to send cards to your guests who attended the wedding and things like that. So and there are many possibilities. So
right,
this is something, I mean, at that time you don't have to sign up for something which is like for an annual membership or something like that. You just sign up for that month only, and then you
right.
do that and you can go back to your original plan. That's amazing.
It is, and I
Melinda, can
always
you
tell
check
people,
that this link is correct that I have shared? I'll share it in the Facebook post as well.
okay. I always tell people that, to have that there when and if they want to use it. People say, I don't know how much I'm going to use it. So you have the free account. See if you like it. See if you're getting a reaction when you send a card out. See how it works for you. And if it works for you, you can make a change. You can go up, up to a different plan as it suits your needs. I'd rather you use something, you know, the plan that fits what you need the best rather than, go crazy with it and then you never use it.
Yeah. Yeah. So and there's no limit. I mean, I'm sure there will be those who are watching this on replay, and they can use this link and they can uh, join that and send that card that you've promised.
Yes, that will not go away.
Thank you very much, Melinda.
Oh, it's my
It's
pleasure.
been a pleasure having you, and thank you so much for your time and your offer. And I look forward to our coaches availing this wonderful opportunity.
I
So thank
thank
you,
you for
Shauna.
inviting me.
Yeah, and thank you, Natalie. You were here, but I know you had to go, so you left. But you will watch it on replay, and do think of this. It's an excellent service, and Melinda has offered us a great deal. You can at least try it and see how it goes for you. So that's it from my side. I look forward to meeting you guys again with a new guest and a new treat. Till then, take care. Have a nice evening. Bye. Thank you,
Thank you,
Melinda.
everyone.